To further understand the principle of separability of arbitration clause, let us discuss its application in the case of Capel Incorporated versus Makati Rotary Club Foundation Incorporated. The following are the factual antecedents. Fetters Capel Inc., FKI, owned a parcel of land in Parañaque. Within the subject property are buildings and other improvements dedicated to the business of FKI. In 1975, FKI bequeathed the subject property in favor of Makati Rotary Club by way of a conditional donation. The donation provides that the donee, Makati Rotary Club, was required to lease the subject property to FKI under the terms specified in the deed of donation. After the 2000 lease contract expired, FKI and respondent agreed to renew their lease for another 5 years at a fixed rate PFP $4,200,000 per annum, 2005 lease contract. In addition, the contract also obligated FKI to make a yearly donation of money to respondent ranging from P3 million for the first year up to P3.9 million for the 5th year. The lease contract contained an arbitration clause that in case of disagreement, the matter shall be referred to a 3-member board of arbitrators appointed, and with powers in accordance with the arbitration law of the Philippines. In August 2008, FKI assigned all its interest and obligations in favor of petitioner Capel Inc. The next year, Capel discontinued the payment of the rentals and donations under the 2005 lease contract. Makati Rotary Club sent a demand letter notifying Capel of its default. Petitioner Capel refused to comply with the demands of the respondent and instead filed with RTC Parañaque a complaint for the rescission or cancellation of the deed of donation. Thereafter, Makati Rotary Club filed an unlawful detainer case against Capel before MTC Parañaque. In the ejectment suit, Capel reiterated its objections over the rental stipulations of the 2005 lease contract and questioned the jurisdiction of the MTC in view of the arbitration clause contained in the lease contract. The issue under determination is whether or not the present dispute is subject to arbitration. The court ruled in the affirmative. The dispute is subject to arbitration. Petitioner may still invoke the arbitration clause of the 2005 lease contract, notwithstanding the fact that it assails the validity of such contract. This is due to the doctrine of separability. Under said doctrine, an arbitration agreement is considered as independent of the main contract. Being a separate contract in itself, the arbitration agreement may thus be invoked regardless of the possible nullity or invalidity of the main contract.
Created using Powtoon.